This is Hatsune Miku. Sorry, wrong one. This is Miku.
An animated Japanese pop star.
Yep, you heard that right. Hatsune Miku is basically just
digital divas.
Now imagine someone who has no idea who Hatsune Miku is listening to her music for 30 days straight. Would I become a mega fan? Or would I become a generational hater? This is going to be my new life for the next 30 days.
It's not for sale.
It's not for sale. Dang. Not even for like 100.
Interesting. Okay, so I just finished watching a video explaining what a Vocaloid is under 3 minutes. Look at that. See? So correct me if I'm wrong. I think based on what the video was telling me, Hatsune Miku is just an avatar. And she's kind of used as an instrument in a way. It's so hard to explain right now. I really don't understand what I'm looking at and what I'm listening to. This video makes it a little better, but I'm still kind of confused, man. So in order to get a better understanding of all of this, I decided to listen to every single Hatsune Miku song there was, starting from the oldest to the newest. Some of them were good.
It's low-key fire! What the heck? God damn! Eminem has a rival now!
And some of them were pretty bad. Like that. Like, I'm still trying to adjust to that. Like, I don't know. But by doing this, I was able to find out different sides of Hatsune Miku that I would have never knew existed.
Someone please explain to me, why is there a remix of this song Gasolina? I mean, it's fire! I love the song, but I didn't expect for a remix of Gasolina. My respect for Miku just went even higher.
But of course, listening to a song for so long had its drawbacks. It's starting to get annoying. There's a couple times where I would listen to like a song on the radio and it makes me feel like, wow, a refresher. Something that isn't Hatsune Miku. I think I'm listening to Hatsune Miku so much that I'm starting to get tired of it. Whenever I go driving, I listen to Hatsune Miku. Whenever I'm editing right now, like as you guys can see, I'm editing. I hop on and listen to Hatsune Miku in the background, and just the thought of listening to Hatsune Miku too much is starting to get into my head. And this is only day 8. So on day 10, I decided to dedicate the entire day on video games. But not just any video game. I'm talking about
A Hatsune Miku game. Like, how cool is that? Like, one of my favorite ones, I've been like kind of playing around with it, is the Flappy game. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing until like I started playing it. Oh my god! Ah! 1, 2, 3.
I also played this Miku/Pokemon one where I had to collect ingredients to make my cake.
I'm Miku, I can do whatever I want. I died!
And finally, whatever this game was.
Whee! Hey, this is actually pretty soothing.
And for that, I was feeling a little better about the next couple days.
I really needed this.
So for another few days, I listened to Miku any chance that I got. That includes the gym, working, eating, and even sleeping. I was dead serious about this challenge and nothing was going to stop me from completing this.
Is this the over-sexualized Hatsune Miku song?
Right now it's like day 13 of only listening to Hatsune Miku. And if I'm being honest with you, I'm starting to recognize all the songs. For example, look, I have just this playing in the background. It's just Hatsune Miku. Yeah, it's getting a lot, if I'm being honest with you. I'm starting to understand most of the songs that are being played whenever I go to any playlist. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, you listen to a song for so long, you're starting to know the hang of it. Never in a million years did I expect to listen to a Hatsune Miku song and instantly be like, oh my god, that is this song, that is this song. But with this challenge, it's bringing some some weird quirks to it. I wouldn't even be surprised if I had some form of merch or maybe even a figurine of Hatsune Miku. But we'll see by the end of the challenge. Right now I'm in day 13, so I still got a long way to go. But that motivation wouldn't last forever.
It's going meh. I've become numb to listening to Hatsune Miku for so long that whenever I hear other songs, it doesn't there's no effect. It's just all I can think of is Hatsune Miku's voice, Hatsune Miku this, Vocaloid this, Vocaloid that. It's starting to affect me real bad. Like, I don't know many people who listen to Hatsune Miku out there. Maybe I'm the weird one, maybe you're the weird one, I don't know.
Up to this point, the only thing I was listening to was Hatsune Miku. If I went on a simple walk, I listened to Miku. If I went shopping, I listened to Miku. And even when I used the restroom, I listened to Miku. So what eventually ended up happening was my brain went into overdrive and resulted in a mental shutdown. Until day 16 of only listening to Hatsune Miku songs, and ironically enough, I found a place where they're having Ice Cream Miku. Yes, you heard that right. So if you just connect the dots, 1 and 1, 1 and 1, this is just an excuse to eat some ice cream. But anyways, yeah, let's go see what the collaboration of Hatsune Miku is about. Now, upon entering, there was a bunch of stuff related to Hatsune Miku, which was a bonus. Like, I'm talking about the ice cream flavor, the stickers on the side, the wallpaper, and even this thing right here. I would usually not get any of these, but because I'm starting to get into Hatsune Miku, like, I think I might. All that listening to Hatsune Miku, like day 16 already, starting to convert. I'm starting to convert, guys. Never in a million years did I think of, first of all, be listening to Hatsune Miku. Second of all, buying a merch in general. So this is my first official merch, whether it's anime related or just anything related. So we'll see what ends up happening for the rest of the challenge. Who knows? Maybe another Hatsune Miku event might happen. Who knows? I would consider this day a huge success because not only did I get myself a new sweater, but I also made some friends along the way. Finally, for the first time, I was able to talk to another person about Hatsune Miku and just being bros. Like, what more could you want? Bros eating ice cream while talking about anime and Hatsune Miku? Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Now that is a win-win for me. So for the next couple days, I continued to listen to Hatsune Miku songs. The only difference now is that I was starting to really get into Hatsune Miku songs. And because of that, I was starting to learn small details that I had previously missed. Please tell me why I just found out that Hatsune Miku is a 60-year-old, it's supposed to be a 16-year-old Vocaloid. Like, what? Why up until day 23 I find out that she is technically a 16-year-old girl? Like, what? And of course, just because I'm in a challenge doesn't mean I have to stop doing my other things, like making videos. Alrighty, so it is day, actually, I think 23? Today is day 24 of only listening to Hatsune Miku, and I'm kind of just doing what I would typically be doing, and that's preparing for YouTube videos. Like, as you can see, so far I've learned a couple things, and one is that Hatsune Miku is kind of like an instrument in a way, and she has many versions to her. So we have like the version 1, another one, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but there's also a version that is called the rabbit version of Hatsune Miku. It's gotten to the point where the only thing I kind of want to listen to is Hatsune Miku. I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. Maybe it's a sign that I'm starting to enjoy it. Like, just the other day, I was in my car listening to music, and I kind of just instinctively went to Hatsune Miku playlist instead. And then just when I realized, like, oh wow, I'm listening to Hatsune Miku. Yeah, so it's gotten to the point where I just need to listen to Hatsune Miku. The more I listened to Hatsune Miku, the more comfortable I was getting. I first started wearing the Miku shirt inside only, to eventually going outside for the public to see. Bro, I'm wearing a legit Hatsune Miku sweater while I'm walking my dog. That's how bad it's gotten. And quite frankly, I've been getting a lot of stares here and there. People just look at me like, what the heck, what's he wearing? But I mean, it's comfortable. I've gotten to the point where I'm fine with wearing Hatsune Miku stuff. If I'm being honest with you, I would have never ever attempted that probably never in a million years if I hadn't listened to Hatsune Miku, but because I'm already at day 28 of only listening to Hatsune Miku, it's a small change. Now hurry up, I gotta get going. And before I knew it, it was the last day of the challenge. And instead of just giving a brief explanation of how my day went, I decided to go to an anime shop. And I kind of just want to see if my interests have changed over the past 30 days. So if I go in there, am I going to get anime merch or am I going to get Miku merch? You know, as you guys already saw, I went to this Miku collaboration thing and I bought my first sweater. So we'll see if there's anything Hatsune Miku related in there that I might like, or maybe not. This is just kind of for me to end the video. So let's see how it goes. So let's go. Now, ironically enough, one of the first things I saw there was Hatsune Miku merch, speaking of the devil. Now, usually when I do go to anime stores, I'm typically drawn to anime merch like Freeran, Haikyuu, and even Pokemon sometimes. But this time, however, it was different. Vocaloid, let's see what they have for Vocaloid. Which they had a wide selection of Hatsune Miku merch. Like, I'm talking about posters, pillows, different types of plushies, figurines. And that was just the tip of the iceberg, because what I found next was quite literally jaw-dropping. Hey, no way. Look how cool that is. Now, of course, after seeing this, I wasn't just gonna let this go. Like, come on, when do you ever see a big poster or a big cardboard thingamajigger of Hatsune Miku? Like, never outside of Facebook Marketplace, but we're not talking about that now. We're talking about this moment, at this very second. So I put on my big boy pants, turned on my big boy brain, and began my negotiation tactics that I learned from the internet.
Okay, I want to try something. Sell me this pen.
Sir, this is a marker.
Excuse me, out of pure curiosity, this is not for sale, right? It's not for sale. Dang. Not even for like 100. So, I came back from shopping, and did I buy any Hatsune Miku merch? This right here. So I ended up buying this pillow-looking Hatsune Miku thing. There was a bunch of other things like little stands, keychains, or whatnot, and another size pillow, but she was pink. Out of all of them, I think this one just caught my attention more. The other ones were nice. It's just this one I liked a bit better. There was also a big stand. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm gonna show that right now. I low-key wanted that, but he said it wasn't for sale. Like, could you only imagine how cool that would be if it was in my room? Just, but yet again, I don't think I would be able to fit it in my car. So I guess I worked out in the end. But now that my 30-day challenge of only listening to Hatsune Miku is over, my story ends here. I'm out.